Hey everyone, it's Nick with RadView Detection. Today we're going to be showing you how to set up the counts per second display on your RadView detector. So here we have a RadView Mk.2. This will also work with a RadView Mk.1. To get the counts per second display, we just need one more wire here, and this will give us our pulses that the microcontroller needs to count. So we're going to plug it into the digital pulse pin of the mini XLR breakout board. It's mirrored on both sides, so you could use either side. And then we want to go into the digital interrupt pins of your microcontroller. So just be careful. If you're using an R3, you want to use pin 2 or 3. We have the code set up for pin 2, so I would use pin 2 off the bat. But your microcontroller might have different pins that you need to use for your digital interrupt pins. Next, we're going to head over to the computer and open up our code. So this will be available on the website or at the link in the description of the YouTube video. And if we double click that, in here, we're going to want to head over, right when it opens up, to Tools, and we're going to make sure the board is correct. So the board is the type of microcontroller you're using. We're using an Arduino Uno. So we're going to head over to Arduino AVR boards or Arduino boards, and then go to Arduino Uno. And so make sure you have the correct board selected. So here we do. Next, we want to make sure it's the correct port. So when you plug your microcontroller in, it will have a distinct port based on your device. It might not say COM10, it might say COM5 or COM4, whatever. But just go to port and find the one that says your board name. So this one's Arduino Uno on COM10. Make sure that one's selected. That'll make sure that we're uploading to the correct board. Next, you just want to hit the upload button. That might take a couple of seconds. You can see the loading bar down there, and then once it's done, you'll see done uploading. If that throws an error or any like orange text appears down here, chances are the board might be wrong, so you might have selected the wrong one, or the port might be wrong. If there's anything else, just reach out to us on our website. So from here to see the display, we just want to go Tools, up at the top here, and then Serial Plotter. And so you can see now, it's showing us our counts per second, so you can see the scale right here is around 12 to 16, it's somewhere in there. And it's averaged over a couple of seconds, so we get a bit smoother of a trend line. There will be variations up and down. Radiation is pretty random, so you'll see up and down fluctuations. So now we can do an experiment, and we can actually see, with two radioactive sources here, which one is more radioactive. And you can see the detector is already picking up the two sources. So first, we'll try this one on the right here. You can see the count rate is climbing. So we're hovering around maybe 65, 70, somewhere between 60 and 80. It's stabilizing. Real quick side note, the detectors, the center point of measurement, so the most sensitive part, is actually just right around the circumference, dead in the middle. It's not the cap like that, so I can show you actually. So if I go like that, you can see our reading is maybe around 25, 30 maybe, 25. And if I go on the side here, it's already going up. Alright, so to get back on subject, so this one, maybe a little bit higher. We're getting around, maybe 70 counts per second right there. Now we can try this one, and that is annoying. So you can actually just unplug the clicker if it bothers you. And so you can see we're up at maybe 1,000 counts per second, maybe 1,000, a little over that. If you want to know exactly what number it's at, you can actually close down the serial monitor, or plotter, sorry, and go to the serial monitor, and that will be printing out the counts per second. So you can see here, maybe around 1,050 counts per second, call it. You can see if I go back to the other one here, it'll take a second to lower down because it's averaged. But there you go, yeah. So around 60 counts per second with that one. So we know that the second source here is hotter. You could do this with depression glass or radioactive rocks, anything like that, and kind of see the activity of them. That's all for today. In the next episode, we're going to be showing everyone how to set up the spectroscopy feature. It will work better on the Mk.2. It has a higher resolution on the Mk.2, but you can also use the Mk.1 to see some basic spectrums. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the detectors. Let me know if you have any questions, and thank you all for watching. Have a nice day.